But I want to show you this lie because this is such a blatant lie by Christy Nome in her Instagram. Starting today, May 7th, you will need a real ID to fly. Let's talk about some of the other tall tales. What is a traveler program? Because see, the TSA is claiming that they have by law the ability to start and create registered traveler programs. And they can impose a fee for any registered travel program undertaken by Homeland Security. Well, is this really a traveler program? Because let's look at the other travel programs. Global Entry. It costs $120 and it lasts for 5 years of travel. TSA PreCheck costs $80, lasts for 5 years of travel. This new Confirm.ID program, $45 for 10 days of travel. This is a fine, but they would call it registration. And they have determined, see, and that's the thing, they have determined they didn't do any public comment period. They didn't put out a proposed rule, a proposed a payment, a new registration system, a new program recording system. They didn't do any of that. They just determined that this fine counts as being registered, and this program is a registered traveler program. So you might ask, why the lies, why the deception, why the $45 fee, why the dubious definitions? Well, they're desperate. It's been 20 years, and only 56% of all driver's licenses and IDs in circulation today are Real ID compliant. In 34 states, it's less than 60% of them. And of those 34 states, in 22 of them, it's less than 40% of them. So they are desperate to get all of us into the Real ID. Let's look at what the compliance rate is in different states so you understand what's going on. Illinois, only 35%. Iowa, 76%. Kansas, it's 86%. Minnesota, 35%. Well, in Mississippi, it's 97%. But in Mississippi, it's one of the 5 states that don't give you a choice and say you have to have a Real ID. But let's look at New Jersey at only 17%. Now, Maine, I have 19%, but I have heard that it's up around 22 or 23%. South Dakota is 99% only because they started immediately to issue Real IDs, took state IDs out of the equation, but now people are realizing they can get state IDs if they just ask for them, and they are.